There, it was definitely a different atmosphere, as opposed to what we usually see from them. It was just a lot of carefree, just looseness, like from the players and in terms of personality, and that translated to what we seen on the baseball field with someone scoring from third base to home. I ain't never seen that in
I've never seen it
all
either.
my years of baseball. But I was talking to Coach Rudolph. He was saying this is really the first year that he has a full cycle or a full year to recruit. So that's definitely inspiring to hear. And we hope that the baseball team just improves next year and just carries on this momentum. Yeah, Dali. So Key's impact this season has been nothing short but phenomenal. It actually reminds me of a former LSU alum, Angel Reese, in the WNBA right now, just so dominant on the boards and the putbacks. Just something we've never really seen before at Oakwood in a while.
Edwards Hall looks to make a spark with the building of the new fireplace. The initiative was first put in place by Dean Mann in an effort to bring the men of Edwards Hall out of their dorms and is now turned into a new movement of brotherhood.
It's just something about like being around guys and just being around the fire pit and we can talk. It's just like freedom, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to try to bring something like that to Edwards.
Leadership has been a common trope among the men of Edwards Hall, with the majority of the residents being upperclassmen. Dean Mann stressed the importance of leadership and the residents coming together to fellowship.
It's like Oakwood's theme is enter to learn, depart to serve. So my push is to teach service now so that we can depart to serve. So like we can just hang out, kick it.
Residents also expressed their opinions on the fireplace and how it is the perfect solution to bring the men of Edwards Hall together.
Just being out here, late night, cracking jokes, having s'mores, just having a good time. I feel like it'll just be able to make us all just come together, just have more brotherhood.
In the fire pit and sit around and say what type of stories or just talk about. Finally, we got rid of this big old water well that was in the middle of this dorm, and it's finally something interesting. This I haven't seen it work yet, but I mean it looks brand new. So I like what I see.
My name is Shane Dunkley, reporting from OUABJ News.
Well, I'm gonna have to disagree with both of y'all, and let me tell you why. Right, the Eagles are the best team in the NFL. They've been the best team in the NFL for a while now. I'm gonna have to disagree with Daliso with Saquon. Saquon's going for at least 200 rushing. That's not even up for a debate. He's the best running back in the NFL. The MVP. It's not Josh Allen. I don't know why they gave him the MVP, but it's Saquon Barkley. Actually, this game isn't going to be close, and I'm standing on that. I do not care. This is going to be at least a 20-point game. That Eagles pass rush, Georgia, just a Georgia defense, basically. Those boys, they're going to eat, man.
You got to pick with your head, man. Your heart's getting to you,
No. This is with my head. This is what I've seen from the season, right? From the stats, from my own two eyes, man. The Eagles are the best team in the NFL. When you look at both teams, they're both possession games. They love to burn the clock and make the fans watch as excruciating football. Man, they love doing that. But the Eagles are just better at that. At every position, minus the quarterback. But they don't need a good quarterback.
So what's your score prediction?
41.
Mental health is something that is often overlooked in today's society. That is why Tahid Spence and his team decided to do something about it with the hosting of the Mental Health Expo.
Hopefully this impacts the community in a positive way. We're trying to give resources and tools that people may need, just to live in their daily, everyday lives to help them propel.
Local vendors were also invited to partake in this event, and I was able to interview a children's author from Promise Pals.
Adopted a daughter. She's 3 years old right now, and I wanted her to know that with God, she is chosen, cherished, and loved. And so I began writing books. Actually, this story has been with me for a while. I just implemented this year and started writing more stories that allows children to have positive affirmation with biblical values.
Another panelist speaker, that is a barber, gave a reason on how mental health is important, especially amongst those that come into a shop to receive a cut.
It's a space for people to be open about their personal lives. And people aren't ashamed or embarrassed because it's not just like a cafeteria where we're joking around and talking sports. It's an environment that's peaceful and settling. And the type of questions we ask draw out what people have going on the inside, which gives us an opportunity to relate, share, that we've gone through the same things and come up with conclusions for each other.
These group of community leaders look to make a difference when informing people as regards to their mental health. And from the looks of it, they were already making a huge impact. Shane Dunkley, OUABJ News. 2 years ago, seeing a baseball flying around campus would not have been normal. Now it is an everyday occurrence since the creation of Oakwood University's baseball team. Despite the slow start in the first 2 years of play, the team has high hopes that things can change this season.
We got some more recruits that came in. I'm excited. I'm excited for this season. I feel like we're going to turn some heads. I got a lot of confidence. I feel like we definitely going to win more games and put some smiles on some new people's faces. Hopefully have some new recruits coming in next year and just do what Oakwood do.
Recruiting has played a vital role in the development of the team over the past couple of years.
We got a lot of heart, a lot of guys with a lot of baseball experience, and that's just love the game. And my confidence in this team this year, our first year was a little rough. Last year we took a little baby step. I think this year we're really going to, like my boy Ant said earlier, turn some heads and earn some more respect.
With all this newness, the team thinks that there is a major difference as opposed to the previous seasons.
What the difference is compared from last year, put forth a lot more effort. Everybody shows up on time, everybody grinds, everybody does off-field work, and then, we come together as a team off the field and on the field. So it's just a lot of effort on both sides.
Change has been a point of emphasis going into the season, and the team hopes that they can put words into action. Shane Dunkley, reporting for OUABJ News.
Good thing.
Hey, man, all that talking is good. I love the conversation that y'all are having, man. All that is cool, man, for discussion-wise, right?
Right.
Please don't overthink it, man. It's the Duke Blue Devils. Come on. Cooper Flag, man, #1 pick in the draft, played the second best college basketball player at Arizona, Caleb Love, yesterday. And won the new 30 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, like you just said.
Caleb Love did have
right?
35 points, though.
Caleb Love is or not Caleb Love. What am I saying? Cooper Flag is generational.
Okay.
Cooper Flag is generational. That's a LeBron James, Kevin Durant type player.
Type of prospect?
Exactly. We seen him back at the YouTube days, back in the park in New York, going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And, the 18-year-old's doing his thing now, right? So Cooper Flag, man, he's going to lead them to a championship, and I don't see anybody coming close. I know you said they're playing Alabama. Food, man.